Hello, I'm Robert Reeves, and this is your weekly spiritual guidance. So let's take a look and see which one of the Flower Therapy Oracle cards comes up for us for this week. Now, people will sometimes ask about shuffling the cards. How are you meant to shuffle it? Do you do it sideways? Do you do like that sort of classic card shuffle? Do you do it, long ways? Do you do the fancy blackjack dealer thing? If you're fancy enough to be able to do that. I can't. I can barely shuffle them like this. And the real answer is that it doesn't matter how you shuffle the cards. Even if you put them on a table and just mess them up and then pull one of those cards, it doesn't matter. It's not the shuffling, it's your intention. So when I'm doing the readings every week, I'm asking that question to the angels and to God and saying, what does anyone who watches this video need to know this week? Okay, so no matter where you are, no matter what's going on, I hope this message will help you. Okay? All right, I'm going to go with this card on the top. So our card for the week is the Red Rose, which says, open your heart. Now, this card can mean a couple of different things as well. It says that on one hand, it's focusing on romance and on love and on joy and allowing our heart to open up more to the various possibilities that are around us. For many people watching this, I know that you might have been hurt in the past, you may have been taken advantage of, and people might have treated you poorly because you were so open and so sensitive. And so then what we do is we pull back. We start to go, well, I'm going to close my heart off a bit. I'm going to harden myself up and I'm not going to be as open or as loving as I maybe want to be. And what that ends up doing is that just hurts us. So what we need to do instead is to let that love out. Open up your heart and be happy. Be that beautiful person that you are. And if the people in your life don't like the real you, then it's time to get new friends. We don't want these people to stop you from shining that light that you have. Now, the other part of this card tells us about healing. And because the angels always say that everything that comes from a place of love is healing. And so this card is telling you that the healing that you've been praying for is coming. It's on the way. Things are in motion to make this happen. Okay, so that's the card that I've just pulled now. But before that, I started doing this weekly reading and the camera battery died. So I pulled a card, got halfway through telling you what it was about, and then the camera switched off. And so that card was First Step, which is the Hydrangea card. And what that means is we need to have the courage to take that next step on our journey. But also, it means that we're at this point of transition. And so things are changing around you. Okay, and allow that change to happen. Don't resist it anymore. So I think the two of those cards tie in beautifully to allow us to open up our heart as we allow those changes around us to take place. So I hope you have an amazing week and may all of your dreams come true.